Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Anchor Snake here. Hope you're doing great today. Well, today is going to be episode 1 in a very ambitious project, a hauling series that I'm putting together. And in this first episode, this is going to be really for the folks that hadn't even created an account yet. So if you're way past that step, you probably want to move on to the next video, but you're more than welcome to watch. So in this very first episode, we're going to cover the very basics. I'm going to walk you through how to use a referral code, how to put that in. I'm going to show you the starter ships, the ones you see behind me. I'll go over the game packages, show you what the ships are capable of so you can make an informed decision as a new player what ship might be the best for you. And then briefly, I'm going to cover how to create your character's face once you get in game, what that looks like, all the little switches and doodads for that. So to get you through that, and how to save it, how to save your profile, those basic steps. And once the game loads up, you'll be presented with a screen, and I'm going to help you make an informed decision on, or at least give you my opinion on the best place to start in the verse as far as if you're going to be a hauler. And I'll show you that, and that'll conclude the very first episode, and hopefully get you set up and ready to rock in the verse. The following videos will be, I'm going to do a hauling boot camp and go over all the basics of that, tractor beams, everything that I can think of to help you be successful in this game. It's going to be multiple videos. It's going to be a very ambitious project, and hopefully it'll have some value and help all the new folks. And the whole purpose of this video series is during my gameplay, and I'm sure you've experienced this well, all the new people come in and they start asking questions. How do I set up my tractor beam? How do I use the freight elevator? All those different things. It's too much to explain in chat. So if this video is going to be for you guys, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to even go as far as like missions, trade routes. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to teach you how to fish and how to set your own trade routes up so you can be successful, so you can be a beast out in the verse, just emptying inventories everywhere and having a lot of fun along the way. And at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is a game. It's meant to be fun. When I first started, I started in the Cutlass Black, you see over my shoulder there. And I grinded for a C2. And I lost it in one of the 4.0 updates, and I ended up grinding for it again. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And also during the series, we're going to show you how to leverage that by renting the hull A and the raft behind you, so you can get out there. You new guys can jump out of your starter ships and just become just beasts. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and let's dive in and let's get you guys started. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so the very first thing we need to do, if you're new to the game and you're interested in joining, maybe you found a video or some other folks' videos, what you need is a game package, and you're going to need to use a referral code. The very first thing you need to do, obviously, go to your browser of choice and put in a search for Star Citizen, and this is going to come up. Just click on Robert Space Industries. This is RSI, and so this is the landing page, the main page right here. So what you need to do is you need to create an account. So if you don't have an account, just come over here. It's right on the main page and click sign in. Okay. You don't have an account, so what you're going to want to do is you want to create an account. Okay. So what you're going to do when this page comes up, you need to create a name. Like, what do you want to be known as? In my case, I'm Anchor Snake. So whatever name you want to use, try it out and see if it works. Okay. Put your email address, make up a password of your choice, and put your date of birth. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do, and now if hopefully you use mine, but if you don't, you need to get these extra credits, these 50,000 extra credits, just come in here and you're going to put in STAR NP93 CTZF, and see how it pulls up my name. And when you use that, you want to click I agree to terms of services, news and updates about Star Citizen, and click enlist now. Okay, that's going to get your account created. The referral code will be applied whenever you purchase the game package, so that's the next step. So we're just going to go back. I'm going to click home because obviously we're not going to be creating, I'm not going to create a new account, but just kind of show you what you need to do. So the next thing you need to do is you need a starter package. Okay. So to do that, we're going to go to shop, You're going to go down here to Pledge Store. Okay. Awesome. The next thing, we're going to come up here and go to Game Packages. Commonly, you'll hear them referred to as starter packages. Game packages, they're interchangeable, but you see what I mean? It's a starter pack. So this is 4.7.1. It just came out like a couple days ago. The release of 4.7, it did away with a lot of ships, but these are the basic ships. But we're talking about hauling. So this is a mining ship. Okay. And it's a really good one. The Golem is a solid choice. If you're interested in starting out doing mining, this would be a great choice. But this ship, the Aurora Mark II, the Cutter, the Avenger Titan, the Intrepid, and the Cutlass Black are the ships I would recommend any of these ships for doing hauling. Now, the Salvation can haul cargo, can haul 6. And you get a size 4 and size 2s on there, but it's really just a salvaging vehicle, but it can double in a pinch as a hauler, but I don't recommend it. It's kind of goofy to load, so I just don't recommend this one unless you just want to do salvaging. If you want to do salvaging, then get it, but this video is about hauling. So real quickly, the Aurora Mark II can haul 8 SCU. This is rated at hauling 4, but you can get 12 in there with 2 size 2s and then 2 size 4s. You can overstuff it to that. It'll be off grid, but it can do it. It does have built-in storage. It does have a bed. Obviously the Aurora Mark II does as well. The Avenger Titan is been around forever. It's probably one of the oldest ships on this list. It's fantastic. You can take it out brand new and go dogfight in it. It's been arguably probably the best starter ship in the game for years. Now, it's an old ship. It needs a gold standard pass. It doesn't have any built-in storage yet, but maybe one day it will. But right out of the box, it can haul 2 size 4s, and you can overstuff it by putting an extra, 2 size 2 on the ramp, so you can get it up to 10. And if you're really greedy, you might even get it a little further. So it does have a bed, though. You can bed log in it, and it's got 2 ways to get in and out of it. You can get in through the canopy like a fighter, or you can go out the back like a proper hauler. So super versatile. It's really, really good. I love this thing. The Intrepid is a dedicated hauler. It's kind of goofy. It's got these little drop down things that come down. You can put 8 SCU, 4 on each side. I wouldn't go looking for a fight. It only has this one gigantic size 4 repeater and 2 little missiles up here. I mean, it's a fun little ship, but it's only rated at 8 SCU, but you can overstuff it using size 1s and size 2s to 20 SCU. So you can take it out and you can get through the basic starter missions pretty quick in this. Now it's a little aggravating to load, but it can be done if you want to take it off grid. So if you stay on grid, it's basically going to be hauling the same amount as this one, right? Just keep that in mind. So for $55, if you stay on grid, these will be hauling the same amount. The Soiling is a alien design based upon, it's like 3 stories tall. It takes off like an old school rocket, straight up and down. And you'd be looking straight up and down. I don't recommend this for a new player. It's going to be kind of aggravating to land and take off. Takeoff is easy, but land is going to be kind of tough for a new player. And the thing is, we're talking about hauling. This thing can only haul size 1s, only 6 size 1s, and these little swinging bucket things that exist on the outside of the ship. I mean, it's a cool looking ship, and I'm not taking nothing away from the art department because it looks amazing, but I just don't recommend it for a new player. So yeah, don't get this, please. You'll be wanting to punch yourself in the nuts. This thing right here, the start of the Cutlass Black, is the package that I chose way back when, and this thing can do it all. It's a classic pirate ship. Now it shows 6 guns firing, but you have to have a separate player up here for these to fire. So you really only have 4 firing position, guns that you can man from the pilot's seat. So just keep that in mind. It does have a built-in tractor beam, which is pretty cool. It's the only one in this bunch that does. I think it's rated 46 SCU on the cargo grid, but I can get it up to, I can overstuff this thing like 84 SCU. It does have plenty of built-in storage. It's really, really nice. So if you got the money, then you wouldn't have to use a whole A if you get this. So I really want to talk about this package though right here. Since this is the cheapest one, you know it shows that it's 60. That's normally what it would be. But what's cool about this package right here is that it comes with this set of armor. If you was to buy this in game within the game credits, it's going to run you, depending upon where you pick it up at, about 8,500 AUEC. If you use my referral code, you're going to start off about 60,000 credits. Really, for a new player, all we need. I know you want to look cool, but really just getting started, what we want to do is we want to get some money built up before we start getting all this cool stuff. So really all we need is, as a starting player, we need this chest piece right here and this backpack. You're going to start the game with a suit and a pistol and a helmet. What you need is these two items so you can carry this backpack, so you'll have room to carry drinks and stuff like that. Okay, this set, like I said, this for the money you get all of this, so that's pretty cool. Which means you're going to save, depending upon where these two items alone. Like I'll give you an example, like in New Babbage is going to set you back about 3,100 credits. Okay, but to start a game ready to go, boom, all you need to do is get you a max lift tractor beam, a couple of med pens and such, and some food and drinks and stuff like that, and you'll be set. You'll be ready to rock. So that's why I like this thing. Let me show you this real quick. If we add this to our cart, this is the other thing. It's $45, but this particular package only comes with the basic ship. So what you're going to need to do, add this to your cart, and we're going to go to checkout, right? You're going to need to get this cargo module. This is going to give you 6 extra SEU. So it comes with 2. When you add this, it's going to give you 6. And so this cargo module can only carry 2 size 2s and size 1s, or all size 1s. I mean, you definitely need to get this, okay? So what that's going to do, when we add it to the cart, it's going to bump our price up to $55, which still is an amazing price. Now, if you're interested in doing combat, it's going to give you 8 Dominator 2 missiles and an extra shield generator. So if that's something you're interested in maybe doing, go ahead and pick it up now. Just get it and you'll be set. That'd put your price up to $65, right? Let's go back real quick. I'm going to show you this. If we go back to the main package, it would put you at $55 if you just get the cargo module. Still, that's a great price for what you get. And as you can see behind me, I've got starter ships. I'm going to do a really quick walkthrough of each. I've talked about it. Let me show it to you real quick. So we'll start over here with the Avenger Titan. As you can see, it's got this size 4 Revenant Gatling gun with these auec cannons on it. It's just a beast of a ship. The cool thing is you can enter it from here, or you can come around. It's got missiles, or you can come around to the back end and get in. You can put 2 size 4s right here, and you can put a size 2 right there. Right, this is a very old ship. It hasn't had a gold standard pass. It does have a bed, but it doesn't have any internal storage. It's pretty sparse. There's not really a whole lot to it. Hopefully one day though it'll get it updated. And then we enter the pilot seat just real quickly so you can see it. It's a really nice ship. It really is. It's fast. It's like 260 SCM speed. Super fast. A lot of fun to fly. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get out. Just want you to see it. It's a great all-arounder. Been arguably the best starter ship in the game for many years. Alright, so here's the new Aurora Mark II. And this thing's brand new. 4.7 come out. As you can see, it's got so much stuff. A bed. It's got one SU internal storage, plus you can put storage containers right there. It comes with 2 SU built in, but if you purchase the cargo pod separately, that holds 6, so that combined 8. Standard loadout on the Titan was 8, but you can get it up to 10. All right, cool. So here is the Cutlass Black. This was my starter ship in the game. I looked at all of them and I was like, I like the versatility that this thing had to offer. As you can see, it's a huge ship. It is pretty big. It's got storage. It's got doors on each side that you'll be using. This ship is a great all-rounder. It can carry all sorts of ground vehicles. I can get 84 SEU back here, believe it or not. If you come in here, you can even put cargo in here. It's got a turret, it's got a bed, gun lockers, 2 SEU of internal storage. And then here's what the pilot's seat looks like. This is Drake for you. It looks good. It's got VTOL engines on it. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I'll kill the engines. And the side doors open up. You can see the side doors open up. Really nice ship. And if you get into the co-pilot seat, you have access to a tractor beam, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. If we turn the pilot seat on. Oh, let's see. Power on. In a remote turret. So there's the tractor beam right there, which is pretty cool. There we go. Moving on. Here's the Drake cutter. Really nice little ship. Now this thing's rated at 4 SEU. And what they would have you do is stack 2 2s or 4 1s right here. But reality is you can put a 4 right there. And you can put a 4 right here. And you can carry 12 SEU. It has a bed. This little thing does have a head in it. Right there. Almost 1 SEU of internal storage. And this is the flight station. It's just tiny little thing, right? Typical Drake. And that's it, man. There's not a whole lot to it. But this little thing can carry, enough cargo to get you going. So, carry ATLS, can carry bikes, it can carry all kinds of stuff. So there you go. All right. It'd be a decent little hauler for somebody. 12 SEU and carrying 4s is no joke. I think some of them junior missions are 4s, so they have you hauling 4s, right? So just kind of give you, these are VTOL engines. These do articulate up and down too. They do change. It's a flying boxcar. It's funny looking, but it's a good ship. It really is. And last but not least of the haulers, this is the Intrepid. See what I mean? It's got a big old honking size 4 repeater right there. And 2 little missiles tucked in right there. A special paint job that came with it when I bought it. Right, just kind of looking around there. It's got VTOL little thing. These little winglets pop down. And right here is the little cargo pods. And you can put 4 SEU on each one of those, right? And if we go inside real quickly, This is probably the nicest one of the bunch, really. I mean, the Aurora Mark II is nice, but this is really nice. Built-in storage. It's got a nice little head hiding right here. There you go. A little kitchenette. It's got a kitchenette. It's pretty nice, right? We come back here to the engine room. Engineer, well, check this out. Since this opens up, you can bring cargo through these doors, right? You can bring cargo in here, and you can stack up, seriously, all the way to right here. You can stack cargo. And you can get almost 20 SCU in this ship if you work at it. So, I'll show you the flight station. It's really nice. Probably the nicest one of the bunch. It is easily the nicest one. Kick the engines on so you can see it. This is cool. Look at the VTOL. The little VTOL guys. Sounds like a Harley Davidson. And there you go. It's not a bad little ship, man. It really isn't. It's just you really need to stay in your swim lane though, okay? You're not it is not a fighter, so there's not really a whole lot going on, but all in all, man, great visibility. It really is a joy to fly. It's really nice. So just wanted to kind of give you new folks a real quick down and dirty of each ship. There we go. So which one should you get? I don't know, guys. You have to decide. It's a tough call. If you're looking for long-term versatility, the reality is the only one you're going to be in you'll be in this one the longest if you're hauling cargo. All the rest of them, just a couple runs, and you won't be flying them anymore. I'll have you in a hull A or a raft eventually. So you just go with what you like, whatever you think you like the most. All in all, they're all a solid choice. Well, there you go, guys. There is a quick review of the starter ships, so you can see them in game, not just on a stagnant page. This is the thing, guys and gals. If you're interested in playing this game, I don't care what ship you pick, as long as you don't pick this one. When it comes to getting starting as a hauler, I can make any of these ships work, and we're going to show you that in this video. So if that's the case, and the thing is, you're not going to be in this ship long. We're going to have you in a hull A pretty quick. Almost the first thing you're going to do is work on your reputation, get a couple missions behind you so you can get to the bigger missions. You'll get the hull A and off you go. So you're not going to be in these long. So if you're not going to be in them long, just pick the cheapest one and let's rock on. You know what I mean? I don't care which one. Just pick one and go. You're going to purchase it with real money, but when you do that, you'll be in game. It'll apply the referral code to your account, and then you'll get those starting credits, and off you go. Okay, so here we are on the main RSI page. Once you've purchased a starter package, you need to download the launcher. So it's right here. Just click the download button. So if we click it, it's going to say jump into the verse now. Just click the download button. Right, it's going to download the launcher. It's just going to run the exec file, and it'll install this, right? Okay. And so what this is your launcher. You'll have to go in and you'll have to log in with your login information. And once you do that, you'll be able to start the game. I didn't really go over that very much, but I just wanted to show you that real quickly. That's basically it. It's that simple. Okay, cool. All right, guys, when you first log into the game, and after you get it downloaded and you start it up, it puts what you want to do. It gets the launcher button and you want to launch the game, okay? When you launch the game, it's going to go through its starting process or whatever. It's going to load up. And you're going to be presented first. You're going to be presented with a screen to pick either Arena Commander or Persistent Universe. That's the very first thing you're going to see after it loads up. I'm going to show you that. And so what we're going to do, so here we go. Star Engine loaded up. It's just about done. And we're about to be in the game queue. Here it is. This is the first thing you're going to land on. What you're going to want to do is you want to click Persistent Universe, okay? In my case, I've already, this is an update, it's live. But if this was a brand new game, if it was brand new, like you just loaded in, or this was an update, your screen would start off looking like this. This is what you would see first. And you would have to pick character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a no kidding actual 4.7 update, and I'll show you what this actually looks like right now. Okay, so here you go. This is logging into 4.7. I just want to show you this real quick. And so this is the actual no kidding what the screen looks like. And this is where you're going to be starting from. You either pick a female character or you'll pick a male character. This is it. You're going to have to build your character from here using these selections. You see, I mean, it's a lot of work. So there you go. In the next part of the video, we're going to walk you through how you navigate and build your character. So when the game first loads up, whether it's an update or what's your very first time logging in, what you want to do is you want to click Persistent Universe. If it's your very first time ever logging into the game, you're going to be presented with this screen right here. Okay, it's going to, even if it's an update too. So if it's an update or if it's your first time logging in, like a major update, you'll have to pick a character. You know, it doesn't. You can either be a male or you can be a female. It doesn't matter. Okay, but this is what you're going to be. This is how you're going to manipulate these characters. So let's just say this is my character, right? So if you hold down the left mouse button, you can move your character around. Now you see the little dots all over his face. Those are little points of interest. If you click on it, you can drag and move these things around to your heart's content to change it how you know your character looks. So starting at the top, the body type is either male or female. This is where you pick that. DNA is where you can go in and pick skin colors and freckles and all these different things. This blend button allows you to pick all these different faces, and you can say, like, if you want this dude's nose, you would click that and you could click blend, and it would start to add that nose to him. Does that make sense? And so you can go through here if you want the cheeks or the neck or the mouth. I mean, it's like how far down this rabbit hole you want to go. It allows you to like really dial in how you want your character to look. The next thing is this hair color, hairstyle. So you can pick hairstyles, which is pretty obvious. And there's a lot of them in here. Facial hair. Do you want to have a mustache? You want to be clean shaven, lamb chops, all that kind of stuff. Eyebrows. It allows you to put different types of eyebrows. And you can sit here and play around with all the hair colors and stuff like that. The next thing is styling. So you can play around with the eyes, the cheeks, the lips. If you want them to have tats, you can put tattoos on them. And then piercings, all those different things. You can just go nuts. So the last thing is it's going to ask you to review it. Is that the person you like? If this is your very first time loading in the game, I would click the load save button and I would create a profile, call it whatever your character's name is, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Create a profile and you're going to hit the save button. Okay. And when you do that, it should bring you back to this screen and you say, do you like this character? Yep. Hit accept. And what that does is that loads that profile into the game. Okay. That's what you're going to see. Well, it's going to be similar. It's not going to be perfect. The game doesn't really paint it perfectly, but that's what it's going to use. Okay. So at any point in time while you're playing Star Citizen, if you get a wild hair and you want to like update your character because you saw like, hey, I want to change the hair color. Cool. You can go down. So if we go back, you go back to Persistent Universe on this main page and click character customization. It'll take you right back to this screen, right? Then you can go back in here and you can play around with your character, however you want to do it. I want to update this or that, and cool. And you can go back here, click, and you can click. All you do is just type in a new name like Anchor 2, and you would just hit save, and it would create another profile, right? And when you get done with that, you would say, okay, cool. Let's just say this is Anchor 2. You would click review and hit accept. That would load Anchor 2 into the game. That would become the live profile. Does that make sense? Cool. So we're going to click accept. There's another scenario where you would go back in there. Third scenario would be, let's say the game doesn't update, and I'm going to show you a real live update. So when the game does, we're in 4.7.2. So when 4.8 comes out, it'll be a fresh new update, and you'll have to go in and create your character. You'll have to update your character. So the first thing the game will do is, on a major update, it'll load into the screen right here. Okay. And you'll be presented with a character selection again, but it's not going to be your profile that's going to come up. It's going to be the starting profile, like I showed you, the very first starting profile, and you'll have to start from scratch. But you don't have to start from scratch. What you'll do is you'll click on this character right here, and you'll just come down and you'll click load. Right? You'll click this. You'll click load. It'll load your character. So when you click load, it'll load that character up. Right? And all you need to do is you'll just click. You click load, it'll bring the character up. When it does that, when it loads it up, it'll show you this screen right here. And it'll allow you to go back and modify it. Okay, do you want to change anything, hair, or whatever? All you got to do is come back down and hit review and hit accept. And it'll load that profile right into the game. You don't have to keep updating it. But my main thing is like on that very first load, like when you first start the game, make sure you create a profile. Make sure you do that. Because if you don't, you'll have to create a profile every time you load in, and you don't want to be doing that. That's painful. You'll get real familiar with how to create a character really quickly. So make sure you that very first attempt, save your profile you created, and that's it. That's really all there is to it. So in this next section, we're gonna move on to the screen that gets presented to you after you create your profile. On a real live update, you're going to be presented with a screen to select what system you want to be your home system, and what area you want to be your home area. In this case, I picked Babbage. So let's go check that out. All right. So after the update, after you get the player loaded up, you're going to be presented with this screen. I skipped the tutorial. I see a lot of new players get hung up on this. You don't need to do that. So this is the screen. This is what it looks like on a real live update. As you can see, this was 4.7 and the shaders are updating right now. I recommend, if you want to be a hauler and you're new to the game, to stay in the system. It's just a whole lot easier for a new person to navigate. There's lots and lots of missions. The next thing is going to be your home system. I prefer New Babbage. That was my very first system. It's just easy to navigate around and find everything. It's clean, it's bright, and it's just easy to find what you need. One train ride to one place, and you're where you need to be to get all the stuff you need. Lorville is a great location. We're going to be going there to run missions. It's the only place in the game that you can rent the raft. It's right there at Teza Spaceport in Lorville, which is in Orison, which is in Hurston. And then, so when you pick your starting location, you're going to have to pick, this is Babbage, you're going to have to pick what server you want to, what region. You can pick the best, and the game will automatically pick it for you. In this particular update, I just picked the EU server. It depended on the evening. Sometimes, in my opinion, the EU server is better. When you get done with that, it'll ask you, are you sure that's what you want to do? And you just click confirm. Boom, you're in it. It'll connect you to a server or a shard. It'll put you into the game. And there you go. So this is loaded up. It's going to show the screen for a little while. I cut some of it out, but it's just a flyer for the next system. The last couple of updates have been all about the next system. And if you're new to the game, they're actually building this system in front of us live, which is pretty cool. So they've got some planets in there now. You can't navigate to them yet, but pretty soon you will be. So here we go. The game's loading in, and I'm going to show you what your new player starting off brand new. So in my case, I spawned in my big hangar. I have a large hangar because I have large ships. But in your case, if you're brand new to the game, you're probably going to be in a small hangar. So this is what your character looks like. You're going to have a suit. I mean, this is what it looks like. You have a suit, a helmet. You have a little arc-light pistol, one med pen, and then one extra magazine. And that's all you have on you. And so really what you need is a backpack, and you need a core chest piece to put that backpack on, some more med pens, and some food. And what we're going to do in the next section of the video is I'm going to take you to where you need to be to get all that stuff. All right, guys, there you go. That concludes episode 1 of this new hauling series. And hopefully by the end of this video, you should be in game. And as you can see, then the next step, you're going to need to get your character outfitted with tractor beams, food, stuff like that. In the next video, I'm going to cover that. So depending upon where you spawn in the verse, I'm going to show you each location and where you need to go to get the items that you need so you can get off to a really great start. I'm going to cover the path forward from a 10K start, and then after that, a 60K start. And hopefully kind of give you an idea of what you're going to do to earn your first million. And then after that, we'll start hauling boot camp basic training for all the new folks, just to go over all the little nitnoid things that you really need to learn, because these are the questions that constantly get asked in games. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.